What's up guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Club 73 video and Rumsday Sunday video with me, William Rumsey HD. How are we doing today guys? It is round 6 of Club 73, we're at Buckmore. How we doing? We've got a special guest. The wife
Good me.
is here.
Good me. Let's go blow my hay fever filled nose.
Yeah, so we're making a move soon. Last minute Will is just getting the bag ready and everything ready. We've got some other guests coming today. We've got Neil and we've got Karen, Shan's mum and dad's coming to cheer us on, and obviously Boo's going to be there. So yeah, we're the last race of the day, so we'll probably do some clips in sorry guys, not a long World Cup, clips in between. So yeah, we will join you on the journey.
Please don't tell me you could hear me blowing my fucking elephant nose.
Yes.
That's fun. You look very yellow, you're very red tonight. Come on, go away.
I'll catch you in a sec. Briefing, we've got Scotty, a bit inconspicuous cam, so yeah, we'll speak to you guys in a bit. I don't know if we're on first or third, so you'll find out soon. I'll do a little bit before I go in, but yeah. All ready and raring to go. We've got some practice sessions going on in front of us. We're actually on first today, which I didn't want, and I wanted to go on last, but yeah. We're starting third, Scott's in ninth, and see what we can do. Just try our best, that's all we really can do, to be fair. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably when we get in the car. Welcome to Buckmore guys. This will be my first ever footage of me recording it that actually works at Buckmore. So yeah, as you know, back to usual in Club 73, we are back for another round. And obviously we got the front of view car. I'm using a different mount today, which I forgot to mention at the start of the video. It was let the camera sit a bit higher so we can get a better front view of the car, and it basically makes it look a bit better, I personally believe. So we're going out for our first feeler laps. I must say, everybody loves Buckmore, but I particularly hate it. Like, I hate the elevation changes. As you can see there, near enough having a spin. So there was a debacle that we was having during this session. So I have a thing where I like to muck about with my seat. So when we first got on, my seat was put forward, but going into the race I put the seat back. So as we go into our first timed lap, can somebody comment me in the comments to put if I'm quicker with the seat forward or I'm quicker with the seat back? So you won't see the seat back until we're actually in the race to see how much I perform better. So obviously the first couple of cars have already gone by, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're just gonna see what we can do and follow them through. This downhill section going into Garden was probably the worst for me. That was probably the best I took it the whole session. As you can see, we're already at 42 seconds, and by now we should be halfway up hill, but we're not. So yeah, we're gonna come across the line with a 55.71. So as we go around for our next couple of laps in practice, just trying to keep in touch with the guys up front. I go out wide, so this fucks me up for the next corner, and as you can see, I scream in sadness as I take a tumble and a spin. It was the first of a couple during the day, I'm not going to lie, but yet again the cruel mistress that is Buckmore strikes again, and I think it's just not enough experience being there. It is my third time being here, and I'd need to do this track like religiously to even scratch the surface on what I'm potentially capable of. As I get knocked out by another kart there, kart number 10 being absolutely ruthless with us. As I kart to our left hand side in the red, we're going to have a little scrap going into the first part of the lap coming up to the hairpin. He's got the run on us. We've decided to go down the inside, testing out some moves if we get a chance to battle during a race. He's on our inside, so we're going to cut back on to the inside. We try and get a run on him, but he gets away from us. He gets better traction, and I lose the back end going into this little section here, coming to the downhill section, and we lost it. That was pretty much practice, guys. To be fair, my quickest was what I showed you guys in the stopwatch, was a 55.71, so it wasn't anything amazing. So I would have to pull some things out of the bag. But as you can see here, guys, I'm fiddling about with my seat that I thought I was going to get in trouble for. So this is what I pushed the seat back to see if it would help me in the race and give me more stability, basically while driving, to see if it would help me a bit more, maybe it could go a bit quicker. But obviously, as you do, I love to do this part. You just come through. Shannon's on the left there on the phone talking to me on the radio, which I did screw up on as we warm up our tyres. I didn't turn it up all the way, so it was cutting out here and there. So as we line up in third position, always fashionably late to our grid position. As you can hear me lightly in the background talking to Shan, and also talking to Neil, the absolute legend. So yeah, let's get ready to go. We are waiting for the lights, guys, to go green. Lights out and away we go. Good start. Good start. That is very, very positive. We've got two karts on our inside going side by side. They got a very good start. Work in our class was in our class. So we get a good start. We're going to go down the inside of the number 7. We catch the brakes and we go out wide. That was totally my fault as we get knocked out by number 10 here. That was bittersweet, to be fair, but it was a good start regardless. We go down the inside of Megan Quirk. Jason Kirkham's on her outside, and we're pretty squeezed at the moment, but he gets past us, and so does Megan. These are the faster guys, so I knew this was going to happen. So the real race would start on lap 2. As we go down the inside of this guy, we just haven't got the speed to carry on the move here. As we go out wide through Garda, about to come up the hill section. They've already gapped us by quite a bit already. There's someone's on our inside. I do like his helmet design, very nice. As Hull goes past us as well. Going into turn 1, we can try and settle now. As you can see, I'm going very, very out wide at the moment. The other two cars in our class. We set up for the corner, and there's the devil himself. We get knocked out wide by Scott. And yeah, that was that. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit deprived of the situation. I thought we could have maybe waited till a lap like on the clear section, and I would have let him pass. because I was clearly slower. But as you can see, guys, going through here as we take guttingly our first spin, you can hear the anguish in the background. I basically cooked the tyres. Them 2 laps there, you have seen the worst, like, cooking of tyres. Like, in the car it wasn't even that hot, like, but I definitely had cooked the tyres, and I think I was being a bit too racy with the car. So basically, like, turning in stiff, and that's why I was going wide. I basically cooked the tyres, and now I'd have to wait for them to cool down to see if I can catch back up to any stragglers at the back. It was a bit of a pill to swallow. I know Shannon and Karen and Neil always say to believe in myself, but it's so hard when you're sitting inside the car. You want to be doing so well, and yeah, turn 1 was my fault. As you can see, we're going out wide again. We don't even make the corner, but I guess it's kind of like time trial now, and just try not to get in anybody's way. The race was lost in turn 1. I saw red, really, to be honest. I could have really just stayed behind and see what I could do, but it's the first time in a long time that I've gone for a move on basically lap 1 in Club 73, and that's what I've got to learn from. I hold my hands up. I outbroke myself, and I probably ruined the guy that was number 7. I probably ruined his race as well, which I do apologise for. But if you don't go for the gap, then you're not a racer. But obviously, I hold my hands up. It was my mistake. But something I did notice after all that, guys, is that after all that, the rough battles, coming to this point, being at the back of the grid, I struggled to turn the kart. So every time I turned the kart, it's like the wheel was getting caught on the fender, and it disabled me from turning the kart. So that means I had to go slower into corners, and I was definitely outbraking myself a lot. Like, I was very upset coming off. Like, I was upset about getting pushed out wide a couple of times when I thought I was in the right position, but there you have it. There's nothing we can do, and that's just how it's got to be. So this will probably be the shortest montage on what's really happened in the race. We're just kind of really going round and seeing if we can let's see. We're just staying in the race, really. I did want to give up at one point. At one point I was like, yeah, there's no point. Like, I hate blaming the car, but I just struggled to turn it in, and I just wanted to go home at this point. So yeah, but yeah, we'll probably keep going for the next couple of laps and see if anything we can bring back, anything at all. So guys, we're going to go to I think it's like 10 laps later. We're just going to go for some time lapse to see if we can improve our time overall at the circuit. I believe I've already done it, which I've cut out some footage that I can't find, and my quickest was a 52. I think it was a 52.8 was my quickest. So we're just gonna put around and just basically see if we can quicken up our laps, because obviously I think we're 3 laps down at this point. But a bit of tragedy that's gone on in the race. So basically there was 2 up front that was scrapping. I believe it's Ben Richards in front of us. He actually got a penalty which he ignored. Kart number 21 just lapping us now, and he got disqualified from the race as we do a 54.17. So we actually are finishing in 24th with 1 point instead of 25th with, I believe, 0. So we've got a point. I'm probably going to show you guys the table. Well, try to show you guys the points table as it stands at the moment, but we might not actually be thinking of that, because the next round in Brighton that we are signed on for. Unfortunately, due to saving to move out, getting things done for the wedding, I'm gonna have to sacrifice karting a lot earlier than I'd want to. So Brighton will be my last karting event until maybe 2027 or midway through 2026, as we come across the line with a 53 full team. So we got quicker, and I'm just gonna basically play this out to the end. Obviously, guys, it's not the race I wanted. I always go into these weekends hoping and praying that I can pull something out the bag, and yeah, it never works out. But obviously, Scott has become quicker because his fastest lap was a 51 and he got down to a 50. So if we want to do bits at Brighton, we've got to do something, because it's me talking over this. It's the 9th of August. This is like a couple of weeks after Club 73. So we've got only a hand. We've got like, I don't know, like 22 days until we go to Brighton. So we're gonna have to do something, but I don't know what I'm gonna do to get quicker. But we're confident at Brighton. I hope that it's fully saturated wet, and we just have to deal with if we spin or not, because I believe I'm good in the wet, and I'm gonna pray for it to rain, because it's the only way I do well in these sessions so far. But it will be kind of a send-off race until like midway through 2026. If I've got money that I don't need to spend towards the end of the year, just letting people go past at the moment, so I'm not in the way of any battles. I want to do Wilton Mill and Elk at the end of the season. I probably won't be I'm definitely not doing Thruxton as we come across the line, and that is the race day. Yeah, I really want to do Wilton Mill. I might twist Shannon's arm to see if I can do that one. Probably won't do Elk, and then that will be it. So yeah, that is round six over with, and I'm not gonna lie, I get disheartened every time, you know. Like from the highs of Brighton last year, where I started in first. Yes, I got taken out, but I was keeping up with people, and in practice that day I was 7th quickest out of 14 of us. So I just hope and pray I can do something at Brighton, because I really do get upset with myself that I can't. I really put myself under pressure. I think I would have still been in the same position if I didn't make the mistake at turn 1. If I didn't make that mistake, there could have been a couple of laps where I was battling and something else could happen, and there could have been gaps where I was in a good position. But yeah, again, I think it's just the inexperience of being in Club 73 that's letting me down, and also obviously I'm still a podge master, so yeah. But we went quicker. We're just kind of limping back to the pits. I wasn't happy with it at all, but there's always the next one, and we look on to the next one. So yeah, I want to thank you guys. I'm going to do my outro now, and yeah, on to Brighton. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the race. I'm a bit disappointed. I had a good start for once. I went a bit hot into turn 2. Started to get myself settled a bit, and then I got taken out. I'm not happy. Like the want to do better is really getting to me a bit now, and I just want to be quicker. Like, I was quicker today. I was quicker than when I last was here, so it is a positive. But I mean, we didn't finish last, someone got disqualified, and I mean, you have to finish to get points, I suppose. But yeah, on to the next one, on to Brighton, if we can sign on. I like Brighton, hopefully we fare better there. Yeah guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support. I know people on the channel might be gagging and wanting for a karting video where I do well at Club73. I promise it will come with time and practice. Like, obviously I won't be doing it next year because of preparation for the wedding and stuff like that, so it'll probably be late 2026, so I'll get back in a car. But I've genuinely fallen in love with this sport, and it does make me really happy. So I want to thank you guys for all the love and support, even though if you guys see me finishing last, I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. And yeah, so I'm probably going to sign off now because I've got work this evening. So if you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys, thank you for the support. Goodbye.